Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to be working with Mathia on simplifying rational functions or rational expressions. So today I thought I'd take you through a couple examples on the rewrite the expression completely, and we want to simplify it. So you're going to see some example problems. This first one, we have 2x plus 2 divided by -8. So we have some gray boxes down here. That's probably the hardest part about this, is selecting what is the operation or the algebra technique that we're going to use first. And this one, we are going to work with factor a common factor. So that numerator can be cleaned up and it can be written as 2 parentheses x plus 1 and factored form. So we want to factor out a 2. So that is what they're looking to do for the first simplifying step. We can now rewrite fractions, means I'm going to simplify. So they use the term rewriting fractions. And I'm going to rewrite the fraction and as x plus 1 is our numerator, reduced down, and 2 divided by -8 is -4. I believe this may not be how they want you to write it, so don't be alarmed if they say that's not correct. What was really happening is the fraction is negative, okay, not just the denominator. So they don't like assigning a negative symbol to a denominator, although they did this in the original problem, which makes me wonder why that's countered. But the fraction itself can be negative, or you could take that negative and distribute it across the numerator, make it -x minus 1. But that's a little bit extra typing, so it may want that. It's not liking that still. So let's see if I have it in the wrong spot. All right, there we go. So that took it that time. So the negative denominator, they would want to pull that out and put it in front, or put it in parentheses and put it in the numerator, parentheses x plus 1, or distribute it across the front. And that is in simplified form. So that's rewriting rational expressions in simplified form. This one's already in factored form. So this is a nice example of we have to do some things to it before we can reduce down. Notice that it's all multiplication. So I'm going to be I'm going to factor out a common factor. In this one, they're going to ask you, which one do you want to focus on? We're going to focus on the top one. And I'm going to take out a -4, and I'm going to have x minus 2 remaining. And then I hit enter. Sorry, I'm not in there. Hit enter. Oh, that will become +2. And hit enter. And then it's going to ask you to do that again. So I'm going to factor a common denominator, and it's going to be the only one left. Take a 3 out and have x plus 2. And hit enter that one. And then I need to rewrite fractions, which means I'm simplifying. So I'm going to click rewrite fractions. You can also see a sample problem off to the side where they show you like what you're doing in lowest terms. So that's that sample button up there. Now I can see that the x plus 2's are common on the numerator denominator, and I'm multiplying everything together. So in my simplified down form, I can hit the fraction button and do -4, and then I'm going to have x minus 4. And then on the denominator, I'm going to have a 3. And then when the x plus 2's cancel, I'll have x plus 3 remaining. And that should be my finished up problem. All right, I hope that helps. And then again, here's one you would factor at first and then reduce down.